Woo! Good morning. Good morning. See cozy. First, Nutrify. Good morning. Everyone is here. Let's turn the sound on for you. Let's turn the sound on for me. Dragon Quest. We have a strict 2-hour time for today because, you know, it's Mother's Day in the best time zone in the world. Put that man on the screen. Hell yeah. How was work? How was work? Eating a chicken wrap? Hell yeah, that's the stuff. We've seen this opening cutscene 18 million times. There we go. Tell me if there's double audio, because I am playing it for myself a little bit as well. Because it is so much nicer to hear music through, I don't know, speakers than through headphones. Let's start it up. Let's just start it up. Do I want to hear the recap? No, we came to Gondolia. It's time to... We gotta get Sylvando's boat. And then we have to... Work was busy. Holy moly. I need the money though, so I'm glad. Sometimes it do be like that. Like sometimes my work gets a bit crazy. But then I remember I'm paid by the hour and I'm like, if I was on salary, I would be upset. But I'm not. So, it's fine. Okay, I really wanted the cat suit, but we're $300 short. Actively falsify my EU conspiracy theory. Big dog. They're from the US. The wind kept picking up, is blowing wine glasses off the table with wine still in them. Uh-oh, that's rough. Fellas, I really want... Is there anything we can sell? Do we have any crap we can sell? We probably do. Let's try sell like $300 worth of stuff so we can get the cat suit. How is the chicken wrap? Last night I managed to put a beef brisket in the oven and I didn't mess it up, so that was fine as hell. I want to... What are we going to sell? I need pictures. Pictures of Spider-Man. What's that? Okay, no. Poison moth knife. We have these spare, right? I want the hat. That strong is crazy. No. Anyone have this equipped? This sells for... We're not using it, are we? If I sell this, I want to make sure that if I sell something, like it's not something that someone's actually holding, you know? It says I have 2 of these. Let's sell 1. I'm fine with that. Let's get some money. Yeah. I want the cat suit. Trust me, this is imperative for the video game. It's Yummers, chicken wrap with bacon, avocado, spring mix, the whole season. Angry rain. On a sun-dried tomato. Well, if you call me out like that, then there's nothing to say. There's nothing I can ask. I can smash this pot. Yeah, get wrecked, man. I want to hopefully make it to where we got to in the Switch version today, but it is Mother's Day, so we gotta pack it up at 2 hours, you know. 10,000 gold for a kitty suit? No way, dog. You're out of your mind. How's everyone's week been? How's America going? Because, you know, I haven't been able to talk to people in a while. I want the cat suit. 12,000. I love your antics. Yeah, but it's that thing. It's like, I was gonna do this, but now you told me to do it, so now I don't want to. 12,000? Yeah, your brother offered me 10. 9,800? No. Please don't tell me it's more expensive in this version. Please. Alright. 9,800, yeah. Did you know, the first time I heard someone say like 9,800 instead of 9,800 was in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime when they were talking about life points. He was like, he has 1,200 left. I'm like, what's 1,200? Like, I'm 6. I'm like, what is 1,200? I only know 1,200. What's this word? What's this word I've never heard before? 7 hours, not too bad. Closed last night, opened this morning. My feet kinda hurt. Get the cats to give you a rub down. 9 grand for the cat suit? No. We gotta play. We gotta gamble. All right. Brother offered me 9,000. 8,000. We're getting there. These brothers, they want my business so bad. They want to beat their brothers so bad. 8,000? Yeah. 4,000. No. Now, I could probably go below 2,000, but I'm afraid of losing the deal, and I don't want to do this sequence again. 2 grand for the cat suit. I'm fine with it. Check it out, boys. This is going to go crazy style. Veronica, come here. All right. My equipment. Veronica, come here. My petulant daughter's only looking for her food. We're wearing the hat. Yeah! Everybody! And it's good equipment too. Woo! Look at that! Once again, the cat suit. Living the dream, boys. Living the dream. How are you feeling today, kitten? I'm good. I'm living. I'm laughing. I'm loving. Woo! That's what I am saying. I'm pretty sure we bought all the equipment from the shop. Now we need to... Saxon. What the hell is that? What the... Oh, no, that's like... Okay. Where's my lineup? That's it? Yeah. 1, 2... 3, 4. We're putting Sylvando on the bench for now because I want to look. In this version, you get to see them wander around with you. So, and she runs like Naruto as well. In the cat suit, you actually can't lose. Like, this is the best. Best in the world, man. Let's just go to the defense shop really fast and see if there was anything I was missing. Let's just look through my stats really fast. It looks good. No, I believe... Oh, I could get one for Eric, but it's not that amazing. Polgan! You're here early for me? Yes, it's the weekend, baby. It means I can come and play at a normal time. Alright, let's go continue the story. Maybe no. I've been left out of the loop. I need to find out about this. Alright, brakes and barrels. Ooh. Alright. I broke 100 barrels? That's insane, actually. Alright, let's go continue the story. And get on our way. Alright. I'm in Ad World right now. I'm sorry we all missed the voice acting. Alright. もう、カイタンちゃん、聞いて。この男の子が意地悪して、私を毒に入れてくれないのよ。Are you saying, listen to this, Kai-chan? That's me. This mean man is bullying me. He won't let me into the docks. 違います。もうすぐ街でコンテストが開かれるので、今、毒は閉記中なんです。He's like, you've got it all wrong. Because of the contest that's about to start, the docks are off limits. Who's talking? Eric. ここまで来てなんだそりゃ。つまり、そのコンテストとやらが終わるまでここは開けられないってことか? He's like, so if I get this right, in short, the docks are closed until the contest is over, right? はい。申し訳ありません。海の男コンテストはこの町にとってとても大事な伝統行事でして。 What's it called in this one? It was called... I forget what the English name was called. It was definitely localized. But we got Umi no Otoko contest. It's like the Man of the Sea contest. That's pretty cool. And he's like, I'm really sorry, you know, to this town, like, the Man of the Sea contest is an extremely important tradition. Hearing Kai speaking Japanese got me feeling some ways. Listen, the only way it should get you feeling is like disgust, because it's like I get everything wrong, you know? Got me feeling normal? Woo! Alright. Umi no otoko contesto deste? Nani sono otome gokoro o kusuguru hibiki ne kuwashiku oshiete kurenai? So he's saying, what's the Man of the Sea contest? It was like, I think he's saying like otome gokoro kusuguru hibiki. I think he's saying like that's something that'll, you know, get the girlies' hearts racing. Could you tell us more about it, you know? Our fruity friend is back. He's a party member. He's not just an addition, he's here for life. I'm gonna be reading in that voice the whole game. Okay. Umi no otoko contesto to wa nami no you ni ararashiku sora no you ni sawayakate umi no you ni fukami o motsu sono sanbyoshi ga sorotta otoko o kimeru mono desu. Girl, I ain't reading all that. There you go. Mosuguni. Do it? Nah, I'm alright. Trust me, I'm good. I read it. Alright. Back to the... We've got a time limit today, so I really want to get through this story and then get to some gameplay, you know? I gotta go have Mother's Day with my mom. She's important to me. So he's saying, the Man of the Sea contest. You gotta be... I think it's like as strong or as like rough as the waves. You have to be... somewhere... I don't know, like as not as gentle as the sky, and you have to be as deep as the ocean. We judge the men based on these 3 like qualities to see who's the best. Watashi wa chopto to anku desu wa. Ore wa fatto chado desu. Nanode, kono jiki ni naru to utsukushii nikutaibi o hakoru takumashi otoko ya shiokaze no niao bidashi, that's a real word, nice. Ga zoku soku to kono machi ni atsumatte kuru n desu yo. So basically, because of this, that's why you can see like all the men, big, strong, beautiful, tough, they're all coming to this town. That's why you can see them everywhere. Yeah. Oh, alright, we gotta read through it again. Yada, nandaka omoshiro sou janai? Sore nara, kono machi de sukoshi yasunde, umi no otoko contestu o mite kara shuppatsu shimashou. Just went to pet Daisy and Lucy ran over and slapped her the whole way. This morning, alright, well first up, Sylvia's saying, hey, this contest sounds pretty interesting. Why don't we stay in this town for a little while? Maybe we can even participate. This morning, Nugget was like face to face with me, sleeping on my shoulder, like purring away as I'm lying in my bed, dreaming my little dreams. And then out of nowhere, Junior flies in from the top rope with the steel chair, right? Tries to pounce on Nugget. And Nugget, of course, gets out of there. Except because she's like right next to my face and chest, she uses my face and chest like with her claws as the launching pad to get away. I was like, I didn't appreciate that, dudes. I really didn't. Alright. So, Veronica ちゃんとセニャちゃん。この街の店には世界中から集まる素敵なお洋服やスイーツが売ってるの? The girls are fighting! Oh, yeah. So he's saying, Veronica, Serena, this town sells some of the best and most wonderful clothes and sweets in the whole world. まだ時間があるみたいだし、あんなだけでショッピングやスイーツ巡りをしてコンテストを誠にしましょう。Gonna have to go now feeling like Garbo? Hentai virus news abound? You have it already? Bro was on the cruise ship. That's crazy. So, take care. Miss you already? See you next time. I'm always around. You know where to find me. Alright, so he's saying, you know, while we've got some time, why don't we go around town, do a little bit of shopping, doing a little bit of eating? Doesn't that sound good? 海の男コンテストには興味ないけど、ショッピングは面白そうね。新しい靴が欲しいところだったの? He wants Kai to do the outro after 15. Yeah, fair enough. See you, boys. We're out of here. Yep. Anyway, Veronica says that while she doesn't care about the Man of the Sea contest, woo! Alright. While she doesn't really care about shopping, oh no, she doesn't really care about the Man of the Sea contest, she is interested in shopping, and she wouldn't mind going to buy some new shoes. おい、ちゃんと待ってよ。俺たちは虹色の枝を探してきんだぜ。遊んでる時間なんてねえだろ。He's like, hey, wait a minute, we're searching for the rainbow. What, you think we've got time to play around? Oh, Serena. Kamu-sama. Saying, Eric. ごめんなさい。私、甘いものには目がないんです。You say, I'm sorry. She's like, I want to see the sweets, man. I'm having fun. This isn't difficult to read today. まったく、あの女三人組はどうしようもねえな。Amazing detail right there is that Eric is like, geez, what are we gonna do with those three girls? Like, fantastic choice in the script there. Those three girlies, what are we gonna do with them? なあ、俺たちは急いでるんだよ。この毒を開けてもらえると助かるんだが、コンテストの責任者は一体誰なんだ? Carded someone for alcohol today that said, oh, you make me feel so young. Bro was 24. Ain't no way. I know, it's so strange. It's so strange. Like, what? You make me feel so young. Like, what? You're gonna go back and watch, like, I don't know, Play School or something. Trying to learn your ABCs? Like, how do you feel young, man? I feel young, man. Because I am. Alright. He's like, hey, we're in a bit of a hurry. Who could I talk to that's in charge of, like, the docks and competition in order to get a bit of help? それはもちろん、このダハルの町をわずか一台でここまで発展させた町長のラハディオ、What's his name? ラハディオさんですよ。 Alright. Young Kai? Yeah. Wakai even. That's the word. See, I put the Kai in Wakai. I probably got that completely wrong. I'm probably misremembering. Alright, he's like, of course, in this town, I forget, his name was like Don Kiawai? Hell yeah. His name is like Don something or other in the Switch version. We'll probably call him that. Because what the hell's Rahadio-san? I don't know. どんな相手でも優しく接してくれる人格者ですし、会ってみるといいでしょう。町の東側にあるお屋敷にいるわですから。There's like, the boss man is a very kind and gentle person. You'll find him over on the east side of town. In his nice, you know, in his residence, in his mansion. Yosh, Kaitan, that's me. ここの町長に会ってドクを開けてもらうよ。直接掛け合ってみようぜ。He's like, alright fellas, let's try and get over to the mayor's house, you know, the big cheese, and see if we can't get him, you know, ask him about opening up those docks. And that brings us to now. Sorry, I'm just looking at something I shouldn't be. I'm getting distracted. I'm a little distracted. Anyway, we gotta get over to... What's his name? Like Don Cornelio's house. I'm probably making that up. I don't know if I translate. Alright, Tabellas, we need to find a big wheel of cheese to become Doc. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what they said. I'm pretty sure that is exactly... Oh, and I'm like, where's his house? And then on the map, it's like, right there, up top, it's like, you know, mayor's house. Like, oh, okay. Alright. Alright, bit more reading. Let's do it. Let's do it. ここが町長の家。間違いなそうだな。よし、行くぞ。Well, this looks like the mayor's house, you know, no mistaking it. Let's give it a shot. Hey! はい、いらっしゃいませ。どちら様でしょうか? Like, hello, welcome. Who is it? あんたがラハディオさん。少し頼みたいことがあるんだ。He's like, hey, you're the big cheese, you know? We have something we'd like to ask you. 私が町長のラハディオさんです。He wouldn't call himself son. I put that in. I'm sorry. 一体どういうご用? He's like, yes, I am the mayor. I'm the big boss. I'm the big cheese. What would you like to ask about? You know, what business do you have? あんたたちもと話すこととは何もない。さっさと消えてくれ。He's like, I have nothing to say to you two. Please, go away. おい、ちょっと He's like, hey, wait a minute. なんだよ、全然取り合ってくれねえな。あれのどこが優しい人なんだ? Like, I have no idea what just happened. What happened to the gentle man, you know? というか、あの町長お前を見て妙な顔してたよな。まさかお尋ね者なのがバレたか? He's like, his face turned pretty nasty as soon as he saw you. Could it be that we've already been found out? Because remember, we're on the run here. We sort of, we forget, you know, the story because I dragged my feet quite a bit. Ah, Kaitan-sama, Kamyu-sama, こちらにいらっしゃるんですね。 Yeah, I got that right. It's like, you know, Kaitan, that's me. Eric, please, come over here. 実は、ちょっと困ったことがあって、お姉様が大変なんです。すみませんが、助けていただけますか? It's like, truth is, my sister's in a little bit of trouble at the moment. I'm sorry, but could you please come help us out? まったく。ちびちゃんは世話が焼けるな。しょうがねえ。船は出せそうにないし。行ってやろうぜ、カイタン。That's me. It's like, geez. Sewa ga. It's like, that little kid's got no manners. Can't help it. Doesn't look like we'll be getting the boat out anytime soon. Let's go check it out. Damn. ちょっと、いい加減に話しなさい。あんたみたいな子供がこのベロニカ様の杖を使うなんて100年早いわよ。He's like, いい加減に話しなさい。I'm just trying here. What's the best way for that particular sentence? いい加減に話しなさい。I know, it's like, stop talking crap, you know, basically. You're just a kid. You're like 100 years too early to use the Great Veronica's wand. お前だってガキじゃねえか。ちょっとくらい貸してくれたっていいだろう。He's basically like, you're also a kid. Just lend it to me a little bit. The wand. なあ、こいつは何があったんだ? Like, hey, who's that? 道を歩いていたら、いきなりあの男の子がお姉様の杖をひったくって、やっとここまで追いかけてきたんです。It's like we were just, you know, walking down the street when suddenly this kid appeared. He stole the wand. And we followed him here. Ah! ほらよ、もう盗まれたりすんじゃねえぞ。It's like, here you go. Don't get it taken again. ねえ、あんた、あたしの杖を盗んでどうするつもりだったの? 売っても大した値にはならないわよ。I think she's saying, hey, you know, why did you want to steal my wand? Is it wand or staff? It must be staff. Why did you want to steal my staff, you know? I didn't think you could sell it for a lot of money. なんだ、お前. He's like, who are you? Like, what's that? What's up? ああ、もう、しょうがねえな. Alright, let's see what he's doing. Yahim? Okay. Yahim. 俺が説明するから無理すんだ. Nah, it's no use. You know, I forget what his name is in English. We'll call him Yahim, why not? We're playing in Japanese. He's like, I'll explain for you. 俺はラドで、こいつはダチのヤヒン。I see. こいつはこの町の町長、ラハディオさんの一人息子なんだ. He's like, my name is, he's just Rad. Okay. And his name is Yahim. This guy is the mayor's one and only son. こいつとはよく一緒に遊んでたんだけど、数日前に声が出なくなっちまって。 何があったのか聞いてもわからないくてさ. He's like, me and this guy, we always play together. But the other day, he woke up and he had no voice. I think it's like, no matter what, we couldn't hear anything coming out. No matter what we tried. それで、魔法使いの杖でも使えば、魔法の力で、こいつの喉を直してやってるかもしれないと思ったんだよ. He's like, and so, we thought, you know, if we used like a magic staff or something, we might be able to use it on his throat and maybe fix it up. I love that we got the cat suit for this. そういう事情ならしょうがないか. They love that word today. それより声を出なくなったいうんヤヒムってこの方が放っておけないわね. Alright, I think we're saying, so that, you know, so that's how it is. You know, can't help it. So, I think we're saying, you know, we'll check it out. You know, we'll find out why he ain't making no noise. どうやら喉にとても強力な呪いが分かってるようですわ。一体誰がこんなひどいことを. I think we're saying he's got a pretty nasty curse on his throat, you know? Who would do such a terrible thing? さえずりの蜜という魔法の蜜があれば呪いは解けると思いますが、それを作るには、清き泉に湧く神聖な水が必要ですわ. So, I'm no expert, man. This is the sort of time where, like, I'm not 100% on this sentence. This is when I should be taking, like, a photo or something and translating it later. So that I can figure it out and better my understanding. But we don't live like that. We ain't living like that. So, I think for the most part, it's basically like, we can fix this up, but we'll need something specific. We ball, pretty much. It's like, we can fix this up, but we're gonna need something special. We're gonna need, like, you know, some magic water, some holy water to get this done. Kiyoki izumi no mizu. You know, water from the holy fountain or something. そいつが手に入ればヤヒムの助けられるのか? それなら俺聞いたことあるよ. He's like, so you need water from a holy spring, right? If you have that, you can save him? Well, maybe I heard a little something. この町から西の方に進んでいくと、冷水の洞窟ってところがあってさ、奥にすっごく綺麗な泉があるらしいぜ. It's like, if you go west of town, there's like, you know, there's a big old spring there. Right at the back of it, there is a beautiful, like, you know, I should have said, like, I don't know, there's like a big river or waterfall or something. At the right at the back of it, there's a beautiful spring right there. Na, お兄ちゃん、お姉ちゃん、俺とヤヒモは小さい時からずっと兄弟みたいに仲間良きとI'm tripping on my tongue. 仲良くしてきたんだ. He's like, listen, you know, big brother, big sister, ever since we were little, me and Yahim have gotten along really well, we've been good friends. 泥棒しておいてなんだけどさ、喋られないこいつからの頼みだと思ってヤヒムの声を取って戻してやってくれないか? So he's basically asking us if we're gonna help get his friend's voice back. You know what? We're feeling good. We're feeling generous today. Why not? ありがとう、お兄ちゃん、お姉ちゃん。西の遠くついにある清き泉を水でさえずりの蜜を作って持ってきてくれよな。We're just talking about the water still. It's like, go get it, go find it, we'll try it, we'll get his voice back. Alright, cool. Good hustle, fellas. Now it might be time for some gameplay. It's been 84 years, so we can go back to just our regular chatting. Because Lord knows, we have a lot of fun just messing around and talking while we do Dragon Quests, like traveling and walking and talking and fighting. We love random battles in this house. We do. Look at these guys. Look at these clowns. Did I not rest at the inn? Am I insane? Whatever. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. We got the cat suit now. We've got good equipment. We are living. We are laughing. We are loving. That's what I am saying. Bam, bam. What's everyone's Mother's Day plans for their mother? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Senya's about to lose her mojo. Maybe I'll keep it for the next fight. I feel like I can get rid of these dudes this turn. Hopefully she's not gonna lose her pet power now. Ooh, Eric's about to go as well. Maybe we can do that wild side trick again so that we can use both their powers before, you know. Again, this game doesn't show me images of what I'm getting, so... Lori! Why is she holding a pie tray? I think it literally is called the golden platter. It's basically a shield. We had a silver one before. We got a gold one now. Lori, it is nice to see you. The day shines brighter with you in it, man. How are you? It's been 84 years due to time zone differences. Beast mode. It's not called wild side in this version. Beast mode. That's tough. That's super duper tough. Do you like the cat outfit that we found? Bam. I'm okay. Like a cross between good and okay. That's not a real cat? No. Oh, we're stuck dancing. That's Veronica. We just got a cat outfit. It's not Garfield. Can you imagine? What is it? Shin Megami Tensei 3? It's like featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. Like Dragon Quest 11 featuring Garfield as a party member. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I'd play it. If everyone can have like a kart racing game, surely Garfield can also have an RPG. It would probably be like Sonic Chronicles, but with better music. Was gonna take my mom to lunch, but my parents decided to go to a baseball game in the afternoon. That's awesome. Alright, what's the goal? Yeah, we gotta get to the donjon. Alright, let's do it. Happy Mother's Day. We are removing ourselves from the day. Farewell, our child. That's rough, buddy. My condolences. We're all getting together this afternoon, probably around lunchtime. That's why I've got a bit of a time limit. The best Mother's Day is without me in it. Yippee! Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Then why am I having such a good time? Like, yippee! We're all getting together. I'm bringing some Mario parties over because we all like to play together as a family. So I'm going to go wreck my mother's life in video games, and we're going to hang out and have a nice lunch and good day. She says to me, she was like, bring one that I'm good at. And I was like, Mother, such a game does not exist. And she swore at me a little. There are none, yeah. She tries her best. That's why, will you also tell your mom, just be good at the game when you smoke? Yeah, actually. Sometimes when it's like, say me, my sister, and her playing with like a computer, like one of us will get paired with our mom and one of us will get paired with the computer in like a 2v2 game. And the person that's paired up with like our mom looks over at the person paired up with the computer and they're like, all right, you've won this one, you know? Sometimes she wins. And she is she is both a sore loser and a sore winner. It's very funny. She calls me the C word when I beat her. So, that gives you a frame of reference of how it goes playing video games with her. Shiki-san, she raised me, man. She raised me. It looks like that waterfall's flowing upwards. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it the same way I'm seeing it? I know it's supposed to be like the water spray. You know, the mist coming out, but it sort of looks like the waterfall's going backwards. Like that One Piece thing. Bam, 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 boom, 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 boom. In my runt era, I am indeed the youngest. I could be the smallest as well. I am the runt of the litter. Oh, Veronica. I don't think Veronica has a solar pet power. We'll have to check. Bam, bam. Nope, she doesn't. She's gonna waste that, unfortunately. Yep, sorry about it, Veronica. We couldn't get you to use a spicy power just yet. I like how it's a tray specifically for pies. I can get behind that. I can get behind that. Ha 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 ha. Ho 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 ho. Damn, I'm good. I'm good. I'm funny as hell. Alright. I like how there's no pun in Japanese. They're just called Tiger Men. Oh, oh, yeah, man, that's what it's all about. Bam, bam. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Let's play some game. Man, everyone's dying. What happened? I looked away for a second. Alright, well, clearly you have to heal yourself, because without you, nothing good can happen. I think I have the Zing spell, the revival spell at this point, which is excellent. Serena. That's it. Wait, that's not even a real tiger. There are no real cats in this game. There are. They're in the towns and villages, and you can listen to them meow. Unfortunately, this isn't one of those good games. Come to me, my elite ocelot unit. Unfortunately, this isn't one of those good games where you can pet cats, but you can like bend down and look at them and they can meow in your face, you know? So it's that sort of game. Those are just middle-aged men catcalling people. It's a strange feeling being catcalled. It's happened to me like once or twice. Because I'm just a stinky man. But it didn't leave me feeling like, whoo, I'm the business. I was just so confused. I was like, me? You know? I was like, who? Is there anyone else around? Like, what just happened? Alright. Let's get rid of this. That's the one. Get rid of poison. Yippee! Boom! Bam, bam, boom. I found a horse. Ding! 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 I got honked at and catcalled so much when I was wearing Lolita in public. Like, it keep it pushing, so odd. Maybe they just liked the dresses and outfits. Maybe they just thought you were styling and profiling. We can only hope for the best. I don't know, when I'm like out and about, because I do put a little bit of effort in when I go out. You know, you're going out in public. It's time to look good. It's time to look styling. But if I notice people looking at me or like, you know, giving me a bit of extra time a day, I don't go home and I'm like, yeah, that happened because I looked good. Kai feeling bonita. Absolutely. But that's the thing. It wasn't because I was feeling bonita. I go home and I check myself out and I'm like, was I doing something wrong? Like, is my fly open? Like, are my pants off? You know? Is something weird? Why were they staring? They would roll their window down and be like, hey, little Bo Peep. I was like, pass. Yeah. It's called negging, Sweaty, and it works. You gotta make them feel vulnerable so you can swoop in, you know, and score that date. Shush. Normally people catcall from cars. But it's weird when I get catcalled in Brooklyn because I'm like, what do you think I'm gonna do? Hop in the back wheel of your bike? They roll. What would you do? All right, listen. What would you do? Would it be any more worthwhile if they were like catcalling you, but they rolled up on their tandem bike with the back seat open? You know, like tandem bike, there's room for two, but they're only occupying the front seat. Like if they came prepared, what would you do? Lori pulled up on a bike, I'd go. That's true. That's fair. If they rolled up on the tandem bike, what are we feeling? No, the last time I tried to ride a bike, I almost got hit by a car because I didn't know how to brake. You squeeze it with your hand, Lori. It's on the front. It's on the front. But you have to make sure you know which brake is which, because there's the front brake and the back brake. And you definitely want to use the back one, because if you just slam the front one, you will go over the front. It's happened to us all. It didn't. I'd be impressed by the unique interaction. Yeah! It didn't have a brake. You had to pedal backwards. Dude, that's messed up. That's not real. I think I want to get rid of the Tony Tiger. Oh, I should have gotten oh no, it's fine. Veronica won't do much damage to the little shell slimes anyway. That's crazy. I haven't ridden a bike in years. Like, I know how to. I used to have a cool one. I used to get to work that way. Like a 20-minute bike ride. But the bike paths around here are insane. They are not easy Sunday drives, you know. They are not fruity little adventures. That, you know, you whip out your penny farthington and go for a nice little ride. Those hills are something. The path was not made with like easy rides in mind. They were like, oh, they want to ride their bike? Yeah, they'll ride their bike all right. I'm like, damn. Gomas. I want to go see what that is. All right. I haven't ridden a bike in so long because when I was 12, my brother said he was going to upgrade it and never put it back together again. Damn. I wrecked my bike for a little bit because the wheels basically went flat, right? And that's a thing that happens. And I went to change them, but stupid me, like I made this so much harder than it needed to be already. And then it turns out that bike wheels have a direction they need to be facing. They literally have like a forward direction. I didn't know this, so I just slapped those bad boys on there. Apparently I put them on backwards so that basically instead of like zooming forward, they were gripping the road as hard as they could and making it like way harder for me. And I was like, hey, this sucks. My bike used to be fun to ride. What's going on? And my uncle, who knows a lot more about this sort of thing, you know, I did the like the porn stars, you know, the porn shop shows. I was like, I don't know about this, but I got a buddy who does. And I called him up, and he came straight over because he loves this stuff. And he was like, dude, you put this on backwards. You've made this the prawn shop? Yeah. Porn addiction to porn this cereal, man. Prawn shop, yeah. That got me good, that tweet. That made me laugh a lot. The tread needs to face a certain direction. Yeah, so I had him on backwards, so he flipped it over. But even then, still, it wasn't as good as the ones that came stock. And usually that's a very strange... Yeah, prawn a big bowl of cereal. That's usually a strange thing, because usually, like, things out of the factory, they're all right. But if you upgrade stuff yourself, like, usually it's so much better. But these other wheels that I purchased... Tires, rather. They just weren't... It wasn't as fun to ride, as it was never the same as the bike that came stock, which is so strange. But given the chance, if I could, like, you know, ride a bicycle to work and stuff again, I would. Because, you know, you get a bit of exercise out of it. It's a bit of fun. There's nothing wrong with it. Stay off the road. I never rode on the road with the big boy cars. I'm not a fool. I'm not one of those dudes. But it was fun. Recommend, if you can get away with it where you live, do it. Bike riding is fun. Bam, bam, bam. Unless you're trying to catcall people. I was out here running over people on the sidewalks. I think about this a lot, but you would be shocked at how often you can go outside to like sidewalks and stuff. There are many cyclists here, but no bike lanes. Zam. You would be shocked at how often you can like go out and I don't know, whether it's cycling or walking or just being in a public space, and think about it, like you're the only one there. Maybe it's just a product of where I live, you know. Can I do anything? Do we have beast mode, don't we? We can do beast mode. What's that? Kata, Veronica? No, we don't. Oh, we could do that. Whatever, let's try it. Bam. Oh, let's try it. He'll attack, she'll attack, and she will heal. But like, you can go places. I think about this a lot when I'm the only one somewhere. It's like, there are like, what? Dozens, hundreds, thousands of people living in a certain area, and you can go somewhere and you can still be the only one there. You know, everyone else is just in their house. I love this cutscene, by the way. This rocks. I don't even know what we're doing. I did not read the description of this special move, but I am here for it. I think we just made her magic super spicy, which is pretty cool. Going sicko mode, yeah. Yeah, go in sicko mode doing 1 damage to a frog. I imagine this made her magic super duper strong, so that's what we're gonna try to do. Here, we have bike lanes and stuff on a lot of roads, but the bikes still like to be on the road anyway. Or they like to travel in packs, and there'll be like 5 abreast, and you'll be like, get out of the way, and they get mad at you. They want to be everywhere, and everything, and everyone. Heal up the poison. Our levels are getting good. This is nice. But let me tell you, the cars ain't much better. Everyone wants to die on the road so bad. It's like, I just want to go home, man. If I could get away with not driving a car, I would. But such is life. In the zone. Damn, they're wrecking me. Can you slap that thing? We've seen this one a million times. I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. And that's what's important. I don't know, there's something about... I say this every single time, every single session. I love just playing little RPGs. I love just pressing the A button and doing my little fights. And getting my little experience, getting my little cat outfits. There's something about it. It's a special feeling. Slap. Bing. We gotta get on to, I think next weekend, around this time next weekend, I think we're gonna try do the me making stream. And I think that's gonna be fun. We're gonna whip out our Wii U, because I want to play like Wii Sports, but... Woo! Yeah. Me making stream, and you'll find out that I don't know how to make me's. You guys can all be on my baseball team. Who whipping out their Wii? Me! Who up whipping out their Wii? I will watch with an appraising eye. I'm going to give you the biggest, roundest glasses I can. It's going to be awesome. And remember, we're using the Wii here. So we're going to have like the basic of the basic, the first type of me making software, you know? Although honestly, people made some pretty amazing stuff on the Wii with their Miis anyways. So I don't think we have too much to worry about. I think the main limiting factor is going to be myself. But if we all do it together, if we all do it like on stream together, you guys can give me tips and pointers. Can I have the red favorite pants? You know what? Sponge Cozy favorite pants. You can have anything you want, man. Anything for you, Beyonce. Yippee! We are leveling, boys. How many skill points do I have? 3, 10, 14. Alright, everyone's got skill points that I haven't been using. What do we want? Is that magical? Is that fire magic? 20% up? Zan! Imagine Kai fully leveled up. Yeah. That's Sleepy Whip. That's like, you know, put some love on him. Let's learn whatever this is about our magic. And I imagine that's like, yeah, that's like ice. I have 6 points. I can learn something. Yippee! I told Keitaro you were going to Offkai and he said Bro doesn't want to see me that bad. I thought Offkai was the Kai convention. Yeah. Bro doesn't want to see me at all. I would rather die than see that man. I think that's MP. Alright, that's regain a little bit of MP. That's, you know, 10% up. Honestly, that's a good deal. I think I'm going to take that one. Bro wants to see you in a 1v1. I'm scared, boys. I'm frightened. Alright, Tony Tiger. Slap. I gotta stop meet me in the pit. I gotta stop fighting whoever shows up. Cause, you know, we have a time limit today. I thought this through, and through the magic of video games, if we really get in a position where I have to leave, and we don't get to a spot where we can save comfortably, I'm just gonna close the DS I'm just going to close the DS and we will pick it up and finish, you know, the Dragon Quest stream tomorrow night. Which I think personally is very fun and genius. But hopefully we can actually just play the game properly. But that ability, putting your DS in sleep mode. What's it gonna be? A day? It'll be fine. You know? But yes, I will be there. It will be the conclusion to the Great US Apology Tour. If anyone wants to see me take pickies of Dragon Quest or of Avcon, I'll be all around the USA. Bothering people left and right. And then I will be concluding with that and going home. Both? I see. This is my closed DS. Here's an image. Go in your cat costume? Yeah. Ain't nobody here but us cats. Just middle-aged men in outfits. Is Offco... I thought Offco is more of a hangout space. Is it a cosplay sort of deal? I don't know, man. I don't know nothing about nothing. I'm just gonna be a clueless young man showing up in the big city. What the hell is that? What is that? What the hell? Who are you? I don't remember this guy. Go in the cat costume and look lost because you thought it was the furry convention? Yeah. Nice. Some people still cosplay anyway, but I wouldn't assume it's a majority. Yeah, it seems like more of a hangout spot to me than just a raw dog anime convention. I don't know who the hell that guy was, but he died super hard. Hime! Alright. Anything up here? I'm gonna read that in just a second. Wow, it's nothing. Yip-wee. I'm gonna let you decide. Should I share my jerky with my cat? He keeps rubbing his head all over the bag and begging for it. Cosplay to Genesis, the Smash tournament. I was Otacon. My favorite Smash character. And if Pogan says no good for cats, then I will agree. It's nice to see you though. How are you? How's your day going? We're playing Dragon Quest. It's going sick. I'm having fun. But those animals, they do have different dietary requirements. My freaking car got towed by my friends, neighbors, and her brother said we need to talk to them. And I'm dressed as Solid Snake right now. That's even better because you're like, if you don't give me my car back, I'm gonna CQC your ass, man. Get me this vehicle back. Day's going great. I got sushi for lunch. Sick. Who was it? It was Kiku, our beloved Kiku, posted up like a sushi pic. Kura sushi, man. I gotta get my ass back there one way or another. We don't have those here. Cheap conveyor belt sushi, my beloved. I'm gonna go make din din. Damn, what's for din dins? Tell me. That one looks like a big one. Hey, man. He looks cool. You're okay. Get in. Otacon page, you're like, Snake, they're towing my vehicle from the premises. Damn. Stone cold. Oh, crap. I did not see that guy. They blended in with their surroundings too well. Bing, ding. Have fun with the rest of stream. Well, hopefully, I don't know. We'll be back. I don't think we're going to end in like the next 20-30 minutes. Could be a chance for you to come back if you want to, but if that is your segue out to the rest of your evening, then we'll see you next time. Maybe for the me making stream. I'll give that thing one last repost so everyone can hop in. It's gonna be a good one. I want people on my baseball team. And when we play like Mario Kart Wii, you know how like when you have a lot of Miis on your console, the like statues and stuff in that game change to you know, like Mii faces and stuff? That could be you! If we play Mario Kart Wii on stream, that could be you! It could be your face up on like, what is it, DK Snowboard Cross or something. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that fun? I think it will be. Alright. But the thing is, do I just make homie Miis or do I make some other ones too? I can't wait to become a Mii. I can't wait to have you all as Miis. I think it's gonna be awesome. Dope, based, and super lit, as the children would say. Do I put other, like, funny surprise guests as Miis as well? Or do I just keep it with the homies? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking. But I got a good amount of people to make. How long could it take to make like 20 Miis? I have no idea. Damn, they hate Eric. Alright, we gotta heal him up. What other game really uses Miis well on the Wii? Can't believe the monsters have the cat suit. We all bought it. We all went to the same store, you know? One of us is gonna have to go home and change. Ding, ding. Ad gang, stay strong. I have no idea what we are getting. Oh, we're poisoned. Who? Me! Okay, fix that. Fix that thing. We're getting there, We can go under. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. I'm gonna pretend I did not see this. And we're just gonna fight fights in a straight line. I will withhold my comment until I return from Ad World. Beep, 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 boom. Bam, bam. Any comment you make while in ads is 100% true. Yeah, no one can disprove me. No one can speak out against me. That's pretty cool. I can still see them. Alright. Can you? Let's do the beast mode one again. It was pretty good. Nice, we blocked a best viewers bot. But in doing so, in blocking the best viewers bot, I accidentally did not skip the special move scene. I had a prime sub, we're actually so back. Hello, welcome in. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the big boy stream. Maybe once ads in, there we go. What? That's good, that's good. Thank you, thank you. I will play the little song as soon as we're done. with AdWorld so everyone can hear it. So we can put it on the fridge and see it every day. Alright. I was gonna say time to play Wii Fit and you can jog in place to run along with all the Miis you make. Oh my god. You know what? That game does have to like show up eventually because I've been asked for it a surprising amount of times. Like, ain't no one care about Ring Fit Adventure or nothing. Everyone's like, can you whip out the Wii balance board? And then, if I want, I can go down to my local, like, second-hand store and buy Wii Music for $4. I can play, like, the drum kit, you know, with, We are all obese according to Wii Fit. It's true! Wii Fit thinks you are a fatty. Wake up, fat ass. I tell ya. Why is it so rude? We are all obese in the eyes of the Wii Fit balance board. Salbros, hello. How are you? I'm good, I'm having fun. Thrift stores are where all the balance boards go to die. I think mine doesn't have any. They probably stopped taking them. But I've still got mine and it works, you know. And we'll play. And, like, I've got mine. Don't worry, I've got one. We've got that on lock, dude. Never left. We got Wii Fit Plus. We're gonna go crazy style on it. I'm just gonna be like, damn, bro. You fat as hell. I'm like, thanks. I feel like I see one, at least one in every thrift shop I've been to. Dude, again, this is why Japanese stores are so crazy, because instead of every single one having Wii Fit balance board, they all have Donkey Konga bongos. And I would make that trade, you know? I wish I could have Donkey Konga bongos in every... Who are you? Hey, dude. You're cool. Hop in. I've still got my board, but I'm missing one of the little round things you put on the bottom to make it more accurate. I think that was only if you've got thick carpets, you know? If you've got like carpet that isn't plush, or you've got like floorboards or tiles, then just the regular stand is fine. But I think the extra little round things are, yeah, if you've got super thick shaggy carpet, you know? So if you don't, maybe you don't need them. And we can all do, I don't know, push-ups at the same time. What if I do it like Wii Fit Plus stream? When I was in junior high, I would make myself taller so it wouldn't tell me I was overweight. Damn. Wii Fit balance board, making us all conscious of ourselves. Ooh, gold. I put so many hours into Wii Fit and Wii Fit U. That's cool. What if I did a Wii Fit stream, but it was like, you know, instructional video, so you guys all do it along with me at home, you know, like the old aerobics videos that you could see on TV. The things you should, hell yeah, the things we could do with a 3D car. Yeah. Kai aerobics would go insane. And then we could play that stupid step aerobics game, you know, the mini games? Dude. Wii Fit stream, crazy style. And that's what I'm saying as well. This is when you get like the body camera for one for the cats. The Wii Fit game where you just have to sit on the board and meditate. Yeah, everyone roll up to Wii Fit stream. We're being quiet today. I'd have it running and do the steps while watching. It did tell you like, hey, if you want to do this, you can change the channel if you want, because this ain't changing, you know? So, we're all leveling. This is cool. Everyone roll up to the Wii Fit stream. We're just gonna sit very still, all together at the same time. Hell yeah, boys. I actually can't get up here without touching this frog. No, I'm okay. I was gonna say, and if we ever get like the cat cam, body cam sort of hybrid thing, we can I gotta get myself those big swirly glasses, you know? That's how we gotta do it. If I ever am to appear on camera, we gotta get the big swirly glasses, maybe a little mask, just to cover up a bit. I would get PE credit for doing Wii Fit. That's awesome. I used to get made fun of for having a Wii, because all the boys are playing like Call of Duty on their like PS Triple and like the PC and stuff, you know? And they'd be like, what are you playing on? I was like, I have a Wii. And they're like, you got a Wii? And I was like, dude, I love... Like, it's awesome. You should get one of those kawaii anime girl mascot. The, what's it called? Kigurumi? That would be scary, man. And who would I even be? I could style one up to look like myself. It would be scary as hell. The cats would never talk to me again. Wii Fit made me so paranoid about the way I stand, because you have to try balance perfectly between the 2 feet, toes, and heels and stuff, dude. That's so true. Hey, you big lunk. Why you standing funny? Let's do push-ups now. Who is this guy? We have not seen this enemy before. Ding, ding. Are there any other good Wii games that utilize Miis that aren't like Wii Fit or Wii Sports? Many pros and cons of attending a charter school. Like, did they have Wiis there to play Wii Fit on during PE, or like did you have to play at home and tell them you did it and they just had to believe you? They were like, sure thing, buddy, write that down, there's your credit. Hell yeah. That's so interesting to me. What's over here? Another plant, man? What are these things? They had PS2s, but someone broke through a window and bled all over the hallway and absconded with them in the night. What did they play on PS2 during PE? They're like, alright boys, if you can nail like the Guitar Hero solos perfectly, you get an A. DDR, oh my god. Someone whip out their GameCube, you can play like DDR Mario Edition with the famous Mario P-word attack GIF. But I played Wii Fit at home and told them I did it. That's fair. That's cool. Sometimes I had to take photos. I remember when I played Ring Fit Adventure for a time, and I thought I'd get more out of it if I didn't just use like the targeted moves that killed enemies like super fast. I was like, maybe I should just press the random button whenever I have to fight an enemy, and like, you know, I'll get more out of it that way. Each time it would make me do the plank, and I was like, you bastard. This isn't random at all. This stinks. You got me this time. I don't know, maybe we should bring back push-up Mario Kart. That was a crazy session. Hit that MF plank. Everybody's planking. Push-up Mario Kart was an insane session. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Alright, is there a treasure chest here? Yeah, buddy. Push-up Mario Kart? I was there. Oh, sweet recipe. So we played... Sparkling started, so we played Mario Kart 8 online, right? And if I placed 1 through 3rd, which honestly I never did. Took first, so he did push up. No, wrong. He did so many. No, the idea was that we race, and if I got 1st, 2nd, or 3rd online, I didn't have to do anything. But if I got 4th through 12th, I had to do that many push-ups, you know? And so I was just yoking. And so I ended up doing a lot because I played pretty bad that night. And it was kind of funny. I think we ended up doing like what, 200 and it was either 205 or 225. That video is up over 2 hours. I played awfully, and then finally I got first, and I was like, we're not gonna get better than this, buddy, and we all went to bed. 200 push-ups. Yeah, it was like 225 or something. It was a little too much in the space of time. Like, I handled it, but also it was like I did not play very well. We need a part 2. Sometimes I theorize about playing it on Mario Kart World, because that has online for up to 24 people. And I was like, imagine losing and you have to do 24 push-ups in a row. I would have to get good. All right, this is the moment of truth. Dragon Quest, yeah. All right, I'm going to say Scylla Kaito. I have seen your illustrious streams before, but I need to ask, I need the syllable breakdown. It's nice to see you, by the way. Are you streaming today, my friend? From Hime's recommendation. It's nice to see you. I am praying that in this area, there is a halfway campfire. I will be waiting for my game to install. Ooh! What are we playing today? Maybe we could all drop by afterwards. Because I only got maybe like a half hour before I need to start getting ready and stuff. What are we playing today? Last time I dropped in, you were playing Tomodachi Life. Catching up on Infinity, Nikki? Nice. I know a few people that still play that game like religiously. So obviously it's still got something going for it. I mean, it looks like fun. Especially if you like a little bit of dress up here and there. But yeah, we're playing Dragon Quest. We are playing Dragon Quest 11 on the DS, and we are translating the story scenes pretty bad, but we do our best. We do the voice acting, we do the translating, we do what we can. We're having fun along the way because I like this version a lot. We're playing on our 3DS. It's a good time. How's your day going? How's your week going? I've played the remastered version on the Switch. So funny story, we're actually doing that too. Because I started playing the Switch version and then people were basically like, I felt like you of all people would play the 3DS version. I was like, well damn, now I have to. And so we're playing both at the same time because I'm a fool. That bat looks like a Noibat. Well, Noibat did come first, I'm pretty sure, so... Ooh, critical. Someone got inspired by someone. I'm excited for more Pokemon as well, because we're at Victory Road. But after we get there, I might have to take a very small break, just to make sure that our team is high level enough. I'm going to level them up, you know, just by myself, just normally. Been a rough 2 weeks. Twins because I was going to say, I don't think I noticed you online last week. Twins teething with molars, and today we had their first dentist appointment. That must be a toughie. I can't say I know the feeling. I don't have children of my own, to my knowledge. That's a poor taste joke. But, how's that all going for you? I'm sure you're handling it all right. You'll get through it, and then they'll have teeth and they can bite things. It's true. I'm not telling any lies. It's a fun thing to say. It's a fun thing to whip out. Everyone. Unfortunately, we gotta use Eric's power or he'll... I'll skip it though. Still rough. I survived the last few teeth. Well, hopefully they'll all start coming in and then you can have a bit of a breather and they can chew their food on their own, you know? You can stop feeding them like a baby bird or something and they can, I don't know, they can eat like crisp apples all by themselves, you know? It'll be a wonderful experience. You can see I got no idea what I'm talking about. I have no idea, and I say this a lot to people with kids, I have no idea about the rate of milestones that a child should be achieving, you know? They're like, oh, my kid did this or that. They're like, apple, cheese, and a cracker goes crazy. We'll try that. We'll try that with the toddlers. But people are like, my child just like walked and they're this old. And I'm like, is that normal? Like, is that good? Is that bad? Like, are they taking too long? Like, is that fine? Like, what's the goal? I don't have a gigantic frame of reference with kids. Daughter loves the crackers we picked up from the hospital. Hell yeah. I always say, much better than they have any right to be. The wafers you get from church, like, holy hell, everyone's like, dude, it's just something you do. I'm like, no. If there are ever times where I'm in the church, man, I'm rubbing my hands together like a fly, my fat ass, when it's time to hit that like bread and wine, man. Don't worry about with their milestones. There's such a huge range. I just never know, like, cause people are like, my body of Christ, #yum, pretty much. People are like, oh, my kids are doing this and that. I'm like, is that regular? I don't know. All right, that's also a shortcut back. Ooh, hello. Plotting on the holy wafer. Do none of your siblings have kids? No. Not to my knowledge. No. I think my sister doesn't really want any. Her fiance now, definitely wants some, but she's like, but also he doesn't really help out with like their cats. So it's like, I'm like, fella, I wouldn't trust him with babies, you know? I don't think he's gonna put in the effort. And then, yeah, my brother doesn't seem to have any plans like that either. So, all in good time. They're mid-30s. I'm still a young boy, 29. There's time for everything, you know? It could happen. Can't handle a kitty. Well, it's like, can handle it, but it's like, I think, it's like, when I was younger, my friend's parents said, you don't even know the significance of communion. I was like, I do, I'm just here for the bread and grape juice. Yeah. In the churches I've been to, they only do wine, but if you so desire, you can turn it down and they won't be upset, you know? You can be like, no thank you, and they won't get mad at you. But it's like, yeah, he wants... I'm talking trash now, because like, I don't know, I don't think you guys will all meet, so... getting it out there. I think he does want those kids, but like, yeah, and he wanted the cats too. They've got 2 cats. They had a cat of their own, and they took one from the litter that Kai Jr. and Nugget are from, and like, he wanted them. What is that? Why is that blocked? Why did that get auto-modded? I don't know. I'll look into that. It says, I'm meeting your sister's fiance like this week. I don't know why that got blocked. I'll have to look into that. That's weird. That's weird. But yeah, he wanted the cats, right? And then he won't like really help out with the cats, or like he'll do it begrudgingly, like when there's like a poo-poo in like the litter box or something. And it's like, dude, you think the cats are nasty? You think animals are nasty? Spilling the tea? It's true. Like, you think animals are nasty and you want babies? Come on. Step it up. Sonic told me that, you know? I had the exact opposite experience. So when we first found those like 6 stray kittens, right? We had them in like my grandmother's laundry, and she's like mid-80s. She can't like stay on top of all that. One day I went over there to, you know, help clean up and help take care of them. And let's face it, dudes, there was 6 kittens and like a mother cat just making a mess of the laundry room, right? Making an absolute mess. And I, of course, had to clean it up. I had to clean up like the poo-poo and all that. And dude, it wasn't great. It was not a great situation. It was not a great experience. And like, there was a point where I was like, like, call me a weenie boy, but maybe I was heaving a little bit. I was like, this is nasty, dude. It smells real bad. But then I stopped myself and I was like, Kaji Nikki, if you ever want a baby in your life, you cannot let a thing like this bother you. And that, for some reason, telling myself that really helped me get through the situation. I put myself together and I got through it, and that room got clean, nice and special. Yeah, telling what kind of parent someone will be based off how they are with the pets, I don't know. I think it's like you can't be, unless you are really, really providing, you know, you're bringing home the bacon. I don't think you can just go to a partner and be like, oh yeah, all that's going to be your responsibility, you know. I know some people that are fathers and they're kind of duds. I also know a couple that are absolutely phenomenal. But I am always watching. I am always learning for when the time comes. If the time comes, you know. And I've learned from a lot of bad examples. If you have any hot tips, please share, because I am always listening and learning for the future. Potential future, I guess. I always want to know more. I've helped out with people's babies and stuff, because they're in the old job I used to have. Obviously, there were a lot of like young mothers there, or like new mothers, and it was like if they didn't bring their baby, like they couldn't really come along to visit as clientele. And I was like, just bring the baby, you know, just bring the baby, and you know, I'll hold it, you know, like we'll do whatever we need. Like I'll hold it, I'll put it to bed, I'll feed it, and it was good. I got a lot of practice in. I can put babies to bed pretty easily. I can hold babies for a long time. I know that's not a particularly special thing, but basically I've done everything except change a diaper, and that's something you can't really ask, you know? When a parent's like, I gotta go change like the nappy, I'm like, you can't really be like, oh, let me in on that, you know? Deep down, I'm like, I would love to practice for when the time comes, but like, you can't ask people that. That's one of those things you can't. There's a certain level of trust. It is, when my twins were really little, they wanted contact naps all the time. Yeah. But eventually, honestly, like, babies love me, toddlers fear me. It's so strange. Like, they get to a certain age and I stop being like comforting and I start being scary instead. And then, I don't know, I become an intimidating figure until they're like, I don't know, 7 years old at least. So, that's no fun. But it is what it is. Stranger danger starts so early for some. I know, but it sucks because it's like, I put you to bed for like 2-3 years as a baby, and now you're actually starting to learn what people like look like, and you're starting to recognize them, and suddenly I'm no good. That's rude, man. That ain't no good. How could you do this to me? Little kids always used to ask me, if you're a girl, then why do you have boy hair? And I'd be like, for fun. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too intimidating. I'm just too powerful for the toddler. Hopefully, if the time ever comes and there is a baby of my own, if they're afraid of me, I don't know what I'll do. What can you do? I don't think it'll happen like that. They'll be afraid of everyone else. Nothing about you is intimidating. You're like a big teddy bear. I've been told I have a slightly intimidating appearance. I remember the best Kai Jr. the second. Yeah, You're number 2 to this cat. Well, if the cat's gonna live like 20 years, then yeah, the kid will have to deal with that, you know? 20 to 30, depending on how well they're looked after as an indoor cat. I have been told that, like, I think it was a long time ago, but someone once told me that, like, if I ever saw you in a dark alley at night, like, I would just start crying. And I was like, thanks. Why can't you be more like Kai Jr. the First? Yeah. I'll compare my kid to this cat. Kai Jr. the First knows how to poop in the box. Why can't you learn? No way. Yeah. Apparently I have a bit of an intimidating appearance. But then I open my mouth. You have friendly aura? Hell, there it is! Alright, nice! This is perfect, this is perfect. The halfway campsite. Yes! Yes! This is good. This is really, really good, actually. I wasn't sure. The last dungeon we had in this 3D... in this 3DS version... didn't have a midway camping point like the Switch version did. And so I'm really happy that this version does. Because, you know, in like 15-20 minutes we should start thinking about packing it up and, you know, getting ready for my big old Mother's Day bonanza. I've seen you and you look chill to me. I mean, I think so, but, you know, I'm gonna keep on playing for a little bit because we're having a really good chat here. So are you, let me know when you're starting up. I'll keep an eye out. It'll be fun to send the folks over to it. Hashtag new friend just dropped. So we'll see if they get online in time. Because you guys should all meet someone cool and new. I had a good time there last time, so we'll see how we feel. We'll see what the vibe is. Game just finished, so time to prep OBS. Nice! Give me a heads up, because I love grinding levels and stuff. Give me a heads up when you feel as though you're going to start up. And we will... And maybe we'll head over. Maybe we'll pass the torch over to the next generation of friend. Neighbors is shooting off fireworks again. They've been doing them every night since Thursday. What is the occasion? In early May. Getting prepped and ready for 4th of July. Or like, is Mother's Day just that special to them, you know? I love my mom. Like, you know? The only thing going on is Mother's Day. So it is that. They're like, I love you, Mom. You know, like just shoot them up. Every night. Every night. How long? I like to imagine, because like we don't really, fireworks, you can't buy them here. You can't just buy them from a store. They're like special events, like handled by professionals only. And so I imagine like every single night you have like the New Year's special, like the hour-long fireworks show just like going on in the air, crazy style. Every single night. I love my mom. You know, it's going crazy over there. I think that when you said nappy, you thought I meant having a nap with the kiddos. Nappy is like a word we have here for diaper, so. But I did actually say, like, you know, I put babies to sleep and stuff because I said, like, that sort of thing might not be so important. Like, you know, when you say, like, when, I don't know, example, like, you talk about a relationship and you might say, like, as a man, like, oh, I do this and I do that and I do these things. But then in the grand scheme of stuff, it's like, that's actually not important. Like, that's regular. Like, you should be doing that. Like, say, for example, like, I say out loud, like, I've never cheated on a partner in a relationship. Like, I have never cheated on a romantic partner. Like, well, on one hand, good, very nice. But on the other hand, that's very normal. You shouldn't be doing that. So that's not really something to brag about. I used to babysit my niece when she was a baby. We took naps together all the time. Make the most of it, you know? That's also something I hear. It's like, just sleep when they do, so you get lots of rest. But also, when they're down, that's activity time, you know? That's when they're not breathing down your neck. Being like, what you doing? Alright, let's see. What do we have together? Oh, let's try and steal something from you. Why not? We're talking a lot about babies today. That's fun. Good change of pace. Talking about babies with my baby game. Fellas, speaking of as well, I will let you know now. Like, I'm not going to ruin the surprise. It's going to go crazy. American Father's Day. Mine is in September. American Father's Day, someone told me it was June 21st. I have a very good plan. I have an extremely good plan for a Father's Day stream. It's gonna go insane. You aren't ready for what I have planned. You aren't ready. You are ill prepared for such a thing. Believe me. You got the babysitting mama baby controller. Wouldn't that pop off? Wouldn't that pop off? I will neither confirm nor deny any plans, just to keep things juicy and interesting. Imagine. But everyone we gotta start planning, because Han, you redeemed the ASMR stream, and so I've been holding off because you've been away for like most of this, like you were gone for April pretty much. So I was like, well, it would be rude to do the stream while the person who redeemed it is out of town and can't really watch. So I've been holding off on it. I didn't forget. So I got to plan that one too. But I was like, maybe I'll do like a prep one. You know, maybe I got to do two. Maybe I got to get one to like rev up and make sure I'm still in the zone. And then we can do like a for realsy one. I really am just grinding levels here. Because I'm having too much fun chatting. We could have finished by now, but I'm actually having a really good time. I'm with my fellas. It's that daddy dating sim. Damn. Dream daddy. I have returned to the upper Midwest, so let me know. Yeah. I saved so many comments. 150,000, some would say. While still redeeming many things along the way. ASMR might be too strong for some. I have done it twice. We have done 2 sessions on 2 different April Fools. I went in a different direction for April Fools this year, but they are archived on YouTube, but they are private. If anyone desperately wants the link, they can ask for it. But otherwise, it is in the annals of time. They weren't like special or anything. I think I opened the most recent one by like ASMR reading the lyrics to like Cotton Eye Joe. Someone asked him to say I love you 50 times. We did it. We did it. I counted. I was like, oh yeah, this'll get some minutes. Han, I have to send you later. Ziona sent me, like, redeemed an ASMR reading one night. About like it's like an intro to like a gigantic like speech about how a dude, listen, I'll just send it to you later. It's insane. I read the start of it and it was funny, but she's like, when you do ASMR, can you please read this entire speech? And I was like, for you, anything. So I'll send it to you later and you'll go crazy style. It'll be like Big the Kai, that stream, where I'll be like stone face and everyone will be like, how is he doing this with the content I'll be reading? Maybe we need to do that one again. Like we need a warm up, you know, where I just read like the viewer suggestions, because we've done that in the past and it went quite well. So we need to just it's been over a year. It's been over a year, so I need to make sure I'm still in the game. I've still got it. They beat you with hammers for Big the Kai. They hated him for he told the truth. Big the Kai. That's like one of my favorites that everyone else hates. You know when people are like, what's your favorite thing that everyone... Like, what's your favorite movie with a bad review score? My favorite stream that everyone hated was Big the Kai. And it always will be. That one has a special place in my heart. It was a really good stream. That everyone hated forever. The best thing that no one liked. Oh, I am laughing. Veronica's about to lose her pet. No, we don't have anything. That's crazy. Woo. Bing, bing. Pardon me. Am I asleep? What the hell? I've not even been looking at the screen. Like, I'm just running around and pressing the A button. But we are getting levels, which is good because this version of the game, we are kind of behind in money and levels compared to the Switch version. So this is actually quite good to sort of play catch up a little bit, because I did not do that. I intended to get a bit of money and levels in between sessions, but did I do that? Absolutely not. But honestly, it does not look like... Pardon me, I'm like hiccuping and yawning and like holding them in. It does not look like things are going sour in this game. Like, it's a levels game, man. Things go wrong. You just grind a little more. It's like going out on the town, you know? Things aren't doing the best that they could be. Just grind a little more. Mahi. Alright, I've learned the phrase for like paralysis, I guess. That's good, that's good. Write that down, write that down. Ba-bam. Tell me about your schedule, Han, as well for next weekend, because we've got to see if maybe we can plan a Sailor Moon or something. It's been 84 years, and I really want to beat that game. I want to beat that game. I'm really enjoying it. I want to see how it ends. Bam, bam. I read a complaint online the other day that like Dragon Quest XI is good, but there's only 3 songs in the whole thing, and I was like, damn, you're kind of right. Which is a little rude, but like whatever. Let's see if we can craft anything really fast as we start to wind down and wrap up. How many streams of the Sailor Moon game have you done already? It couldn't be more than 3 or 4, I don't think. Absolutely no more than 5. What's this? Oh, rapier, nice. I don't have any of that. It took me far too long to bind my game to the Steam version. How's it going though? Is it working? I wish you luck. Sometimes PC games do be like that. For me, I have not encountered a game yet where if I leave the window, the sound like keeps playing. And it's kind of awkward to play PC games on stream because of that, but we all get used to it. Fur hood, don't have any fur though. Nice, good. No fur. Oh, we could craft that if we wanted. Oh, no, we can't. Finally got it to work. Excellent. I'm waiting with bated breath. Should be good to go in a bit. Excellent. I'll keep a beautiful eye out, and we will drop in. Because I enjoyed dropping in on your stream last time, so I want more people to see. More eyes. More eyes on the homies is what I would like to say. Alright, so nothing that good, or thanks. More people need to see it. We will rest. Go to support. Yeah. I love this cat outfit. It's so silly. And the dancer outfit. They're both good for different reasons. I don't know where we keep getting all these fish from, but every time we hit the campsite, they are there. I'm not sure if we can... I think we can only save here. I don't think we can use the statue out in the open. So... This is good, this is good. They are leftovers from the fishing stream. The New Year's fishing stream was a hood classic. That's one of... I keep doing cool things and I'm like, this is my big favorite. Which is sort of the idea. Because like, I've definitely done things and even done things recently where I'm like, wow, that sucked. And I did a really bad job. But, I don't think that's the idea. I don't roll up to things being like, aha, let's screw this up. Yeah, rubbing my hands together like a fly. You know, I'm like, yeah, let's do a crap one today. No, I think we always try to show up and do a fun one. Sorry, I was shower speedrun any %, but I've got you on the speaker. Hell yeah, they got me closing Friday, opening Saturday pretty regularly. So if you would like to do a Saturday after 6 p.m. my time. So basically like today, I should shift my schedule around at this point. So what, like the sort of, so like now? Is that what we're saying? Yeah? Okay, we can do that. It would be fun. Any % glitchless? No, unfortunately, they went a little too close to the shower wall and went straight through. Skipped straight to the shower credits. It was crazy. Did not get to enjoy the full shower at this time. Run invalidated? Yep. Didn't clip through the shelf to get my soap this time. Excellent. Let's do a save. I am very satisfied with our progress today. I feel really good about it. I achieved exactly what I wanted, and that's a powerful feeling. I'll probably make up a schedule tonight for the next week coming. I'll try, you know, talk to some peeps and see what times they are available. So next weekend, who knows, you might see something like me making stream, you might see something like Sailor Moon. If there are any requests during the week, I know it doesn't really gel with American times, but hell, if you've got any requests during the week for any one-offs or anything that you want me to continue, or any games you want me to prioritize that are in the lineup, woo! Do let me know. And we can work something out. Through love, anything is possible. That's the truth. Oh, I think I said I want to keep playing. So, save on that thing. I love this song. That's my jam. And then we will say, no. We do not want to keep playing. Any amount of card time is good for me. Yippee! It's always nice to have people here. Everyone is so kind to me. Thank you big time. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for the people who followed. Before we go, let's play the songs, you know? Let's play. This one's for the people who followed recently. Check this out. Thank you, we made that ourselves. And this one's for the people who subscribed with Prime today. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And for the people who subscribed yesterday during the Resident Evil stream. Last night I was up until 6, so I could have made a late night stream for once again. You weren't on. No, weekend is US custody. I have US custody weekends. Listen to this. Thank you, thank you. Thank you everyone who came along today. American custody weekend. It says there's a clip from today. Who the hell clipped something? We gotta go to court? Oh. Alright. I'm checking my homie list again. I gotta know if I gotta keep talking or if I can get off the stage. Alright. We got a couple more minutes. That's fine. Run the clock. Get more custody time with Kai. Yeah, try go for a full 50-50. I hope the clip was I said ore wa fatto chondo desu. So but this week coming up, we should have things like, maybe I'll see if we can fit in an Animal Crossing or something. I don't know. Check out the new house, the new Nookingtons. That wizard haircut we got was so sick. We definitely got to do Victory Road in Pokemon. That's going to be a groovy time. We wanted to, what else am I playing? God, I have a list for this and everything. Do I know what's on there? No. What else are we playing? What else are we doing? We're probably going to hit a Dragon Quest session on the Switch because we are now up to date and we can play that version again. So less Duang translations from me, more voice acting from the actual team. So whether you like that more or not, you told me the list like 2 days ago and forgot it already. Listen. My schedule, my list, they're not for you, they're for me to check every single day. Be like, what did I say I was gonna play tonight? Do you notice how all my tweets are like 2 hours before the session? That's because I'm learning at the same time as you what's about to happen. We're all learning what's going on tonight at the same time. I plan it out beforehand because I like knowing, and I'm like, hey, it's good to be prepared. And then I'm like, what did I say I was gonna say? I don't know. No one knows. Sometimes it do be like that. But I believe, Sailor Moon is gonna go crazy style. I'm really looking forward to finishing that game. Dragon Quest. Let me look. I'll look at the list. I'll look over on my own time. Listen. Animal Crossing is cool. Dragon Quest is cool. Sailor Moon. Smash Brothers. That one's in there. That's been going real good. That one's been so fun. Even if I'm not so good at it, even if I'm worse at fighting games than I remember, I don't know if I'll do it next week because I sort of want to put it in one of these weekend sessions because I believe it deserves to be seen. I really want to do a Torneko session because I accidentally got stuck at work super bad last week and we had to cancel that one, but I really want to play it because that game is good. The first mystery dungeon game ever. And so I want to play Torneko Mystery Dungeon, man. That game was fun. We did 2 sessions getting our ass beat by the tutorial, and then I never continued. So I'm interested in this. I want to finish up something as well, because we got to mix in a few more things. Like, I think it's time to play Castlevania 3 on the Famicom. I think it's time to play Resident Evil 1 on the DS. Apparently a very, very good port, so I'm very interested in checking it out. Also want to mix in, we've been talking a lot about Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, the fighting game. Best fighting game on the Wii, closely followed by Castlevania Judgment. Return of Fried Chicken Dog Wan. We gotta catch up on that dog. It's probably dead. Game threw me a curveball. That is okay. Going live now. Excellent. I want another push-up Mario Kart stream. Dude. And then I'm not playing Fire Emblem again unless there is financial incentive. Subathon where each sub makes me play Fire Emblem for like an hour or 2 longer. It'll end really fast because no one will pay up and then I don't have to play it anymore and I get an excuse for that, which is awesome. Anyway, fellas, we have reached the amount of time that we wanted to go for. And so I get to say, I want Kai to have a good weekend. Well, then all you got to do is say hello. All you got to do is say hello to me, Polgan, and I'm having the best weekend of my life. Listen, fellas, I thoroughly enjoyed today. We achieved so much, exactly what I wanted and more. So I will say, for now, see you tomorrow night. But for now, I love you. I miss you already. I will see you tomorrow. Hang on for the raid because we're going to go meet what for a lot of you is a brand new friend. And I think you're going to like him a lot. So, that's what's always important here. Love you, huge star. Yeah, take care. Bye-bye, everybody. Mwah. Where's the damn ending screen? There it is. I found it before. Bye-bye. Play the song.